Okay, hello dear friends, good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. I am in my backyard. Maybe you can hear some birds noise. Anyway, so I did this painting a couple of days ago, and I did a time-lapse video. So I would like to show you the step of doing this painting. So first, I use a relatively low opacity, so it's quite transparent, this green color, and keep dabbing, dabbing, dabbing on it. And this is using an abstract texture, as I remember, but you will find your own way of finding some texture or clusters of color. So this is an abstract clusters of color. I just kept on dabbing until it gets different layer of color, and I gradually increased the opacity, so some color you can see seems darker or more condensed, and just get a feeling. First, you may always, you see, I have made some darker color with heavy opacity, and I found it is actually not that good, so I erase it and reapply color. It takes some time. I think the whole process takes something like 5 minutes or so. You try and learn. And for painting leaves, the main idea is that when the leaves are thinner, or when there are less layers of leaves, the sun or the light can go through, so it's lighter. And when there are more leaves or more dense, condensed leaves, the leaves looks much darker because it blocks the sun, right? And then I put another layer to do the tree branches. I can just free draw these tree branches and even cover the leaves, because you can move the layer and let the tree leaves layer to cover up these branches. So one of the good things about digital painting is that you can always switch layer, move layer, and adjust. So now I am putting some darker green color leaves, and you can see the shape is different from the other shape, and the size is also different. Leaves, there are big leaves, small leaves, young leaves, old leaves. So you intentionally make different size of your brush. Maybe the same texture, but different size of the brush, and different color of the brush. And some, if you see, I am in my backyard, so I can see the very, very young leaves are actually this tender yellowish green, very, very lime green, very light. And some old leaves become very dark. And also there is another thing that in autumn time, some leaf becomes brownish, yellowish. So feel free to choose all the colors you find inspired in nature, and be free with your painting, and adding in different layer of leaves. And after the tree finish, I start to add on the color of sky. So at the very beginning, I use very, 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 very light color, and use an airbrush to blow some very light color. And So at the beginning, it was very, very light color, and then I start to add some darker color. And I was thinking only blue and green. This is very pure, very clean, but maybe it will be interesting to make the sky like sunset, or make the color make the sky more colorful. So I start to add some purple, add some pink, and even a little bit of orange. I feel it is a little bit too much. One thing about digital painting is that I still have not yet controlled the color and color choice and color mixing. And a lot of time my color is just too overwhelming or too loud and too much. And right now you see the color does not look good. There is no leaf. It's because of the layer. And when I put back the tree leaves layer, you can see a better image. So on this layer, I keep on adding some more branches, or adding some different layer of cloud. I am a little bit I have forgot a little bit what I have done, but the principle of it is that you keep on adding leaves, adding the land, a dirty brown land, and then add some green. The soil is brown, but there are some green grass, moss there, and on the grass there might be some flowers and a little this and that. So keep on doing until you feel you are comfortable and happy with the result. That's about it. There is a lot of room to improve, but it's a learning process. Thank you very, very much. I love you. I really do. Do. Bye bye, friends.